but the first of their four. Tim Gredley with the 11-year-old gelding Medoc to Toxandria on that winning team at Hickstead, the Longines qualifier there.
What an emotional win that was for Great Britain.
When John Whittaker came in, and only a clear would do, for him to do that, Jess, it was quite something.
It was really something, and it was, you know, it's just one of those situations when you win on home ground and you've been trying to win there, and they also had the Grand Prix winner with Robert. You know, it was emotion. Oh, he really put down there. I think he thought it was an oxer and then just put down. Tim, of course, spoke to him earlier, and I remember the days when he had his fantastic O'Malley. That's quite a few years ago now, and Tim has been spending a lot of time building his very successful business, and he's just having a bit of fun. He said got himself a couple of nice horses and having a bit of fun, and that bit of fun has brought him right back into the A squad, and he's been having a fantastic season. And his experience, you can really see he rides just as well, taken off basically where he left off at this level. Good to see him jumping the water well there. Doubling the water jump caused a few problems for a few horses, including this one. So it's good to see that he jumped nicely the water there.
Now the last line, the ox, the double, and the Longines fence to finish.
Oh, he takes 6 strides into the double. There's an option.
Down to the last. 84 seconds the time allowed. And a super clear, half a second inside the time. Great Britain start off with a clear, similar to Germany and United States. Good start as Tim Gredley, Medoc to Toxandria, go clear for Great Britain. Well, Great Britain had a great time at their host show for the Nations Cup qualifier when they took a victory there. Robert Whittaker was not in the team on that day, but Robert Whittaker's here with Vimento, and they won the Grand Prix at Hickstead that weekend. What a fabulous weekend for sport in Great Britain it was. Robert Whittaker, Vimento.
A lovely homebred stallion, Vimento, from John's lovely little horse, Argento. Vicky van der Grundevel was mum. Vicky can be a proud mum. Robert and this horse really starting to come up to top level. Their first big moment, like you say, was the win in the Grand Prix at Hickstead, and he said himself there that it was sort of the first time that he'd really put him up to that level, and since then he's been third in the Grand Prix in Gijón. Horse that seems to like the big fields, so will be proving himself here on sand this weekend. Really jumping well through the triple there. Nicely ridden to the plank there from Robert. Again, beautiful to the water. Balance. So now this is for an inexperienced horse. Difficult line here.
It was loud, but it's still there.
Got to have that lucky touch. Yeah, beautifully jumped.
Now down to the last.
Oh, super.
Superb. 3 seconds inside the time. That's clear for Robert Whittaker, Vimento. 4 Great Britain clears from Tim Gredley and Robert Whittaker. Harry Charles, their last man in with Arlen Blue. Great Britain already with 2 clears on the board from Tim Gredley and Robert Whittaker. Now the turn of Harry Charles with Arlen Blue, 12-year-old mare. Harry Charles, world number 17. And 12 months ago, one of the riders to take home 50% of the big bonus. The bonus for jumping double clears here. If you jump a clear today and on Sunday, you share a €100,000 bonus. And if you do that on Saturday after today, you share a €50,000 bonus.
Now he was second recently in the Grand Prix, the 4-star Ascona, with this lovely Arlen Blue. He also won himself a nice car in Brussels. I wonder what he did with that car. I suppose he probably gave it to one of his sisters. Of course, Anchorman now, a at his young age of 24, very, very experienced. I mean, we keep mentioning his dad, Peter Charles, who's really been supporting all three of his family, not only Harry but also Sienna and Scarlett. And Sienna, 5th rider on the team here, really coming fast up into the top level of the sport.
And the big win at Hickstead for Great Britain, that was Harry's first Nations Cup victory.
That's right. So, balance.
This is big for Great Britain.
Very good.
Down to the last. Harry Charles over the last. What a fantastic clear. Great Britain, 3 clears out of 4 rounds. That puts Great Britain in the #1 spot on the first of the 3 days of jumping here at the Longines FEI Jumping Nations Cup final. They complete on 0 on day 1. Well, what a tremendous first day it's been. Great Britain have completed on 0, the only team to do so. Brazil, Germany, Switzerland, Belgium, the United States, phew, in 6th place, Ireland and France. They're your top 8 for the big competition on Sunday.